Hey guys, Matt Gajewski here, back with Stochastic. This is the second time I'm recording this video. Internet went out, and I don't really have a lot of time to do this twice. So Prize Picks is our sponsor, $100 first match deposit bonus, free month of Odd Shopper with that. Must be 21 or older to play. Call 1-800-GAMBLER if you have a problem gambling. And if you want access to our tools, link is in the video description below for college football. I'll get through as much as I can, but we're working with limited time. SMU takes on Temple in this showdown slate on Friday. 19.5-point spread in favor of SMU, 55.5 total. SMU and Temple both fast. 29th in pace is SMU. Temple's 14th. Both teams pass heavy. Temple runs full air raid, 63.5% pass. SMU sitting at 51.5. Preston Stone's the best play on the slate. SMU runs rotations at running back and receiver. Preston has not been efficient this year, just 243.7 yards on 33 attempts, somewhat mobile, but you're dealing with no alternatives. On DraftKings, he's not priced expensive enough. On FanDuel, he's a little too expensive. You can still play him over there. You just need to make more concessions, tighter pricing on FanDuel. The backfield for SMU is a rotation, and it's whimsical. 1 week, you'll have Jalen Knighton lead it, then Kamal Wheaton, then Felton Gardner. It's a complete disaster. Recently, Kamar Wheaton's been dealing with a hamstring. He may or may not return. If he does, I expect a change of pace role along with LJ Johnson. Jalen Knighton is the safest at 14.4 touches per game. To sum it all up, assuming we get news that Wheaton plays, my preference would be Jalen Knighton 1, Kamar Wheaton 2, LJ Johnson 3, Felton Gardner a distant 4. The guy didn't even take a snap last week. And then situational pass catcher Tyler Levine 5. At receiver, we have tight end RJ Maryland is the only player who has a semi-consistent role. He's averaging 34 yards per game. Just a 15% target share for Maryland, but he plays a position that doesn't rotate as much. SMU rotates their receivers a ton. You have Jordan Curley leading the team in yards per game, followed closely by Jake Bailey. Roderick Daniels is third in that category among receivers. But Keyshawn Smith is a player that has ascended recently. His routes led the team last week outside of RJ Maryland. He was ahead of Bailey, Daniels, Dixon, Curley, Hudson, Brinson. To rank them, this doesn't include Maryland. I guess let's just put Maryland 1. Number 2 for me is going to be Smith, 3 Bailey, 4 Daniels, 5 Curley, 6 Hudson, 7 Dixon, or Brinson, sorry. And that'll do it for us. On the Temple side, EJ Warner has a concussion. I think he comes back. It's been 2 weeks. Offense changes drastically with him. Patterson is just a wildcat quarterback, so they drop their pass rate a ton when he played. But EJ Warner, full air rate under him. He's live in tournaments, 291 yards per game. Not taking as many sacks as last year, and he has 45 attempts per game, so volume's there. In the backfield, Darvon Hubbard has been in a timeshare with Joquez Smith. Last 2 games, Hubbard has 11 carries apiece. Joquez Smith, he's at 10 and 8. So we've seen Hubbard play ahead of him. On FanDuel, their pricing is flipped. FanDuel, I'd rather play Joquez Smith. DraftKings, I'd rather play Hubbard. No interest in Sadie on FanDuel, but on DraftKings, he's 26. You could do a lot worse among the punts. For Temple's receiving core, Ahmad Anderson remained pretty consistent. 80% route share last game. It's Dante Wright and Zay Baines that have seen their routes cut. Dante Wright at 61% last game. Zay Baines at 45%. Temple just went to more 2 tight ends. You saw David Martin Robinson still at 66% of the routes, but then Jordan Smith came up to 82%. I don't know if this is going to persist. To rank the Temple pass catchers, I would go Ahmad Anderson 1, David Martin Robinson 2, Jordan Smith 3, Dante Wright 4, Zay Baines 5. That'll do it for us today. If you have a question, let me know in the comments or reach out on Twitter. Realize this was pretty short, so if you have those, my DMs are open. Feel free. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the main slate. Until then, good luck. We'll see you soon.